Hello beautiful friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Dagmara. Today I wanted to share with you part 2 of my Jonathan Adler favorite pieces. These are some items that I use on, if not everyday, almost everyday basis. I have another video about my favorite Jonathan Adler pieces that I shared with you recently, and it seems to be a popular topic, so I thought I'll share with you some other items that I've been loving and reaching for. So let's start with pillows, because the pillows that they have, like, so this is one of them, and again, Jonathan Adler, I feel, brings in a lot of kind of 60s, late 50s, maybe 70s pieces that are kind of hippie, grunge inspired. I think of it as Palm Beach / Palm Springs. And I just love adding little touches of sense of humor and color to my home decor. So I love these types of items. This is one of the pillows. The backing is black. I love using this on the couch, obviously on chairs. This is such a fun piece. And you just have to take yourself with a little sense of humor. As someone who takes medication and a ton of supplements every day, I thought that was kind of fun and fitting. The other pillow that I like is this little tiger. Is this a tiger striped? So this is a tiger item, and I often pair it with my salamander print pillows as well. Again, black backing, a little logo is always over here. But these are very soft, very nicely padded, so you have quite a bit of a stuffing inside. There is a zipper in the back, so you can always remove it and send it to your dry cleaners to refresh the pillows, or pop it in your dryer and then clean it. But I really love these. They'll look fun. Again, vibrant colors. They're kind of this needle stitch design. But quite honestly, I've had other pillows by Jonathan Adler. I love them all. Again, they all nicely filled, so they're really full to the brim. They stay in the shape that you put them in. I'm looking over because I have another pillow here, which is one of these pillows. So there's like this little embroidery on top in this white, and kind of a linen blend fabric, and the back is just plain blue. I like the piping here, which makes a nice finish. And this has also a zipper where you can remove the cover. And I'm just stepping this back a little bit, so you can remove the cover and clean it as needed. I just find these pillows pretty chic and easy to use. All right, for my other day-to-day or everyday use are these kind of fun glasses. I love the blue. I do a lot of decorating with blue shades, and of course this bright yellow and them combined together, I think on any table they just look fun. And especially if you have guests over, everybody knows what color glass they have. I don't know if I think they come also in like very bold white color. I wish they would come in like a really bright pink. Maybe they do. I haven't looked on the website recently to see if they have other color glasses, but I just like the long glasses for water or juice, or just any kind of refreshments. The other item that I use every day is this fun tea container, and I use this every day because I am an avid tea drinker. So here is this pretty pot. Again, this is kind of like the Muse collection with the lips, and this pattern repeats all over. I like the shape of this. I like the lid. So this is a nice tea kettle. And how many cups fit in here? Probably 4 cups, 4 to 6, depending on the size of the cups. But this is quite chic, and I like that it goes, because of the white, it goes with different cup designs, different napkins, so you can mix and match this with other pieces as well. But honestly, I think at this point, Jonathan Adler has some fabulous teacups as well. So if you're like to have everything by Jonathan Adler, obviously that's an option as well now. The other piece that I love is this huge hand, and it has nice little, you know, pattern on the inside. I like to use this to drop my fruits in here, so oranges or pomegranates that are now in the season. So it's kind of a nice piece. It's very substantial and heavy, but as you know, I also like using this on my coffee table. I have some coffee table decor videos where I use this, and I either put some shells in here, or I like to put napkins in here, or just my remote if there's nothing else to kind of for decorations. But this is a very unique, a different piece, and again, it reminds of like the 60s. Then one more vase that I wanted to share with you is this funky vase. I just love this. I always get comments about this when I post this on Instagram. This is not a very tall vase, so you probably are good with tulips. They look very chic in this. I don't like cutting flowers too short in order to fit a vase. I always like to look for a vase that fits the length of the flowers to kind of you know, go with nature a little bit. But I just love this, and again, I just find this piece totally fun, and again, this hippie flower power kind of feel. And then the last piece is, if you watched my last video about decorating coffee table, you already know about this pony. This is a gorgeous tray. Somehow it reminds me of the Trojan horse, but of course this is a tray. I put my remote on here when it's on my coffee table. Again, this is lovely if you want to display any fruits on here, or shells, or maybe even your ornaments for Christmas, or any other, or your pumpkins for Halloween. But this is such a fun piece. I sometimes put, you know, little candles. So sky is the limit, whatever, however you want to utilize this. This is such a unique item, such a cool little detail. I just love the shape. So that's it. Again, just like I've mentioned in my previous video, like these are items that I've collected over time. You know, if someone asks me, it's like, what's on your Christmas wish list? There is a Jonathan Adler item. I'm sure of it. So I usually, you know, collect over time. That's how I was able to have so many items. I don't go into the store and just buy a bunch of stuff. But I'm also kind of conscious of what fits into my collection, how I like to display it, how I like to use it. I like to use items on my coffee table. So I often think like, how would this look on my coffee table? How would this look on my dining table? Or how can I use this in the kitchen? You know, where would I use the pillows? So I always try to curate with the thought of like, how am I going to use this? And of course, you know, you go for the pieces that you love, not for the pieces that everybody has. That's also something that I like about Jonathan Adler. This is one of those designers that not a lot of people have, but it's a well-known name. But I just like the sense of humor. I like things that are fun and in a sense sophisticated, and it kind of speaks to my sense of humor that I also have. So that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed my little collection here. If you have any Jonathan Adler pieces, let me know what they are, or do you have some items that are on your wish list? Let me know what you're looking to get. I'm always interested in how people are using his pieces in their homes. And I'll see you in my next video. Please make sure that you like and subscribe. Bye.